You're welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be on a collaboration with Witness Vlogs and Interracial TV.
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Mine is Witness Vlogs and yours?
And this is Interracial TV. You're welcome.
Yes, so today we have decided to do a collaboration. This is my friend, Interracial, YouTube channel. She has been my friend for almost 4 years right now. And today we have decided to do a collaboration because we both having white men in our lives. So we wanted to talk about interracial relationships, the advantages and the setbacks and everything. So we'll be just talking about interracial relationship in general. So do you enjoy being in an interracial relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, you like it?
I like it.
Alright, okay. So what are the most different things? Like culture shock. Because when you go into another culture, there's always those culture shock. So what's the culture shock that you find in this relationship, in this interracial dating?
When you just have something, you need to learn in almost everything you do because almost everything is different.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so if you want to be in this interracial relationship, so you should be very ready to learn and to grow in someone else's culture, because actually culture can be very shocking and very frustrating. So you will have to see how to manage that. Yeah, beginning with time, they're always on time. So if you're planning to date a white man, please make sure that you adjust yourself and be in time. So we have our African time. So to them, if it's 2 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock.
That's so different. We say no hurry in Africa, but it's something that does not apply outside. Those people, they are so conscious with their time. If it's 2 o'clock, it's 2 and not 2:30 or 2:45. That is a big no to them.
And actually one thing that I like about them, they're very open and you are free to say yes or no. You don't have to say yes to everything. In here, it's weird to tell a person no, especially when they want something from you or they ask you a favor. Even if you want to say no, you won't say it because you're just scared. But to them, you will have to say no if you really need to learn how to say no. My husband taught me, like, you really have to say no. You don't have to say yes to everything, because he was asking me so many things if I can do, and I was like yes. At the end of the time, I don't fulfill all the things that I have said. So he said, like, babe, it's very fine to say no. So you don't have to say yes to something that you never. Yeah. So what another thing that you think is very different, like very different?
Maybe relocating, going to live to your boyfriend's home, or maybe going to live to your husband's home. You're going to be shocked about the weather because it's something that you're not used to. Hot climate's going to maybe 30, maybe in Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
When you talk about Tanzania.
That's right now, yeah.
But when you go outside that, the weather goes to a negative when it's almost maybe winter, and when it's summer season, it doesn't even go to that something. So you'll be shocked about how cold and how different the weather is out there.
Absolutely, and you know that in Mbeya or Iringa, it's very cold regions in our country, and it's usually 16, 14, and that's very cold to us. But there, when in Europe, when it's 16 or 14, that's very warm. Actually, I was there, and it was very cold, and that's -1. And the people they're telling me it's not even cold; it will get even minus.
That's very good. And something that I wanted to ask my friend Witty, she has been in Denmark for how long?
3 months, 90 days.
It's been now 90 days living in Danish. What's something that you loved most in your 3 months stay in Denmark?
The country is very organized. Like, I love that. And you'll find very annoying when you come back here, actually. You'll be annoyed to everything that you're seeing. Yeah, so when you go to Europe and come back here, you'll find everything is annoying, like how people do this, how people do that. Yeah, so it's very organized, from the buildings, from the roads, and very well organized. Yeah, what I like about this traffic, they have the bikers, they have the place to bike, and the motorbike, the cars, the pedestrians. So it's very, very organized, and you never find an accident. I've been there. You never see an accident. You never see traffic on the traffic police on the road. So, and people have so much respect on traffic rules. If it's stop, it's stop. Nobody cross. But if the lights it's on, like for people to walk by, and people walk very fast actually. But in here you find in traffic lights, like people are taking, yes, imagine.
They're just taking all that time on the road.
People are taking easy, but there, if it's time to pass, like people are doing very fast. Actually, at first I was annoying my husband because he said, you really have to walk fast every time he tells me. So yeah, people are very busy and they walk fast. Yeah, so
yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, but in here it's crazy. You see the motorbike crossing here, the bajaji, boda
crossing on a red light, but somebody just crosses.
Yes, in here actually, I'm very sorry to say this, but in here traffic is very crazy. Yeah, but you won't find there. It's very comfortable. You can walk around. Even children are very safe. Like you are very, you don't stress out when your children is out there because you know they'll be safe. What do you find like most interesting about this white culture? Like that one thing that you really like about? Do you have one thing that you really like about it?
I don't know if it's a culture or it's how these people are raised. I don't know how to call it, if it's a culture or that's how these people, that's their origin. I don't know. But we've really seen that in most cases, the white people, it's very easy for them to show affection to their girlfriends or their wives, even on a public matter. I don't mean that you should go out, flirting and showing everything, but it's something that I like. These people don't try to hide, you know.
Yes.
In Africa, when you go maybe to visit your family, you cannot be allowed to sit maybe just close, even if you're married.
Yes,
you're not going to be allowed to just sit with your man, maybe just harassing, even hugging,
like kissing.
Yeah. But the white people, they don't see problem showing how affectionate they are, or maybe showing their feelings to them.
I agree to that. Actually, when you go there, you'll see people walking, holding hands. Actually, it's very common for couple to go to the supermarket to buy groceries together, and they'll be holding hands. It's very normal to see people kissing on public, kissing on trains, kissing on the supermarket. Actually, that's very normal. It's very normal to show affection. Actually, I want to relate with my story. When my boyfriend came here and to visit my family, my husband, so he was all over me, trying to hold hands and kissing. So I was very shy, kissing on public, because that is not how we do it. You kiss in private, even hugging in private. Everything has to be done in private. So it was very challenging, and we was on Friday. We was supposed to fly back home. So and he was in plane now. So when you want to kiss me, and that Friday was taking us to my hometown, so I know a lot of people might know me. So I will be looking back. Is anybody knows me before I kiss this man? At the beginning, it was very challenging because that's how you do things. Yeah, but I was trying to tell him, we don't do this here, we don't do this. But right now I'm used to it. I'm used to it. But even my mother, imagine, was feeling shy to see us kissing, holding hands. My mother was feeling uncomfortable to see us kissing, and I was telling Mom, relax, this is their culture. And one time, what he asked me, it was like, babe, how do you know that your mother loves your father? And vice versa. How do you know that your parents love each other? I was like, okay. What do you mean? It was I never see them touching, holding hands, hugging, kissing. Okay, so I knew that this this showing affection means so much to them.
They don't feel shy showing other people how they feel about you.
Yes.
I do feel like these people, if you don't show it to them in front of maybe some friends or families, they'll be like, are you embarrassed of me?
Absolutely.
Or aren't you proud of me? Things like that.
Yeah.
To note is we are not trying to change what Africans
Yes.
is, but we're just trying to show how different cultures can also match and make one new culture that we can say we just live our culture, which is one.
Absolutely, yes. And you don't have to take every culture. For example, that culture is nice and it's good and I live with it and I enjoy it.
People like when you're trying to be yourself, there's that kind of habit that somebody wants to be viewed as someone that you're not. You're not trying to be yourself. That's one of the things that for most people who want to be in interracial couples should avoid not being yourself. I mean, you should be authentic. You should learn to accept who you are, and that's how you send a message to those people and send a message to the world that I'm so proud of who I am. And that's how they will learn how to love you, because you love who you are.
Yes, actually, they love you for who you are. So if you have that crazy nature, funny thing, so you have to bring them out. Yeah, so they will fall in love with that. Don't hide.
And actually, you can't hide who you are forever.
Yes.
There will always be time that these things will always come out. It will come out if you're just lying about something, trying to live the life that's not yours. It will always come out because you're not going to lie forever. That person, the moment that person finds out that you're lying, it will be so disappointing, and that's how things are going to end up.
Absolutely, yeah. They'll be very disappointed. So you have to be open in every details. Don't hide. Yeah. So and what one people don't like about their culture?
Of course, I have something I don't like. Something I don't. These people are not so. I shouldn't say these people are. Most of the white culture, they are not so social to people. Not all of them. I shouldn't say all of them because I've not dated all of them. But from what I know, most of them are not the social kind of people. Maybe coming to your house from now and then, trying to catch up with someone. It's just from a while to a while that these people do this. Most of them, you find somebody living alone for a long period of time, maybe not getting time to catch up. It's only maybe during the holiday season these people come out and do the family stuffs. Most of them you just find somebody living alone, or maybe a certain family only remaining alone for a very long time without socializing. That's something different that I don't even understand. And another thing that I heard, my boyfriend is Norwegian, and I've been watching in some of the YouTube channels. I've never been in Norway. I shouldn't lie. I've never been in Norway, but
she has been in Sweden.
Yeah, I've been in Sweden and Denmark.
Yes, yeah.
So there's something that I heard that these people, when you're in a public transport, these people won't talk. I mean, when somebody sits on a seat, even if there are only 2 seats on the bus, that person will not want you to sit just beside them. I mean, sitting just beside that person. They feel uncomfortable. They just want that person's space, things like that. So you can just find somebody standing on the bus, and there are some spaces on the bus, but just because there is already one person sitting there, that person won't sit there.
What?
It's something so different that I don't understand.
Actually, that's very strange. In Denmark, if you find a seat in the bus, you can all sit there. Actually, I haven't heard that thing in Denmark. I think that's Norway, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about that too. But that's very strange, right?
I've not seen it. I just want to go there and evidence what most people say. These people like personal space, and even if you're on a line, maybe in the supermarket or maybe at the airport, you need to leave a lot of space behind that person. They don't like that arranging, just queuing behind them. They want you to leave a long space. They just want personal space. I mean, maybe that's how they were raised.
Yes, that's very strange actually. In Denmark, it's not like that. Actually, you can always see it when you find a space. It's not like that, and I think that's very strange. I don't like that. I think that's very, very, very strange.
It's strange.
I feel sorry for you when you go there in Norway.
I've never been there because this YouTube channel, most people speak about certain cultures and substance. But when you go to a specific area, there's something that you don't see that you heard people saying in the YouTube channel. So I just want to go there and evidence and witness that thing I heard in the YouTube channel. I want to see if it's true or not.
Oh yeah, it's better to go there physically, yeah? Yeah, so if you know about that, can let us know in the comment section below. Yeah, and one thing my friend mentioned here is like they like personal space. Not in public, for what I know, not in public, but even when you are in your home together with a boyfriend or husband, they do like that personal space. You don't have to be there all the time. Okay, that's one of the most things that challenged me in the beginning, because my husband would say, I need some space. And I was like, what? Space? So sometimes we don't get that because we are not used to that thing. Yeah, actually in Tanzania you can be full booked 12 months, like you don't have that personal space. You don't have, so you always being around people, being always your family, like friends, but they need that kind of space actually. I don't want to say this, he might get angry, but I'm sorry babe, I have to say this. So one time, that day I was just talking and talking. So we were having dinner, and after finishing dinner, so my husband was tired of hearing me all the time, and he wanted his personal space. So literally, I just said I will go to the washroom. So he went staying there in the washroom, and I didn't know, and I was wondering like, why this person is not coming back. And then later he told me, you know what, I went to the washroom to have my personal space. I wanted somewhere quiet. And I was like, what? So these days when he wants his personal space, I just give him the space. I will either go out for a walk, or maybe in the bedroom, he'll be in the sitting room. So it's like that. So you really need to give them their space. They need to be on an interracial relationship.
Yeah, it feels good. It's phenomenon. It's something you need to enjoy, learning new culture, being in a new environment, learning how other people live, trying to adapt to different kinds of lifestyle. It's something that puts you to the world and you see different kind of things from what you are raised, or from your different from your background. That's what I enjoy from being in an interracial couple.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, and learning is never ends. Yeah, so you keep on learning every day.
Yeah, you learn every single day. There will always be something new to learn from your partner, because in every aspect of life you have grown in a different background. Yeah. So the background that your boyfriend or maybe your girlfriend will have lived in will be different from yours. So in everything you do, you always have something new to learn from your partner. That's what we had for today, and we have a lot of things to talk about. Send us your questions if you have. Just drop your comment there, tell us what you think, and you can just give us some ideas of what you guys need to know from us, or what you need to know about interracial couples. Just send us your questions, and that's how we are going to answer you now.
Yes, actually we have a lot of things to talk about. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching. Keep subscribing, keep liking the videos, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.